What's going on, guys? So in front of me, you were looking at something super special. This is our brand new 2024 Forest River Surveyor Legend 240 BHLE. This is the unit that we purchased from Forest River. This is super cool. It's a collaboration. So basically, we bought a unit so we could give you guys like a long-term evaluation of what it's like, as well as what we can do to it to make it different and better, upgrades, things like that. And the folks at Forest River are going to be paying very close attention for suggestions and feedback you all provide in the comment section. That said, the last video we did on this was a full interior walkthrough. I mean, we really went through it. We showcased just about everything I think we could. This video is going to be all about the exterior. So if you're looking for an interior video, look at the previous video. If you're looking for the exterior, this is the video you're going to want to watch. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so I know I've already shown the numbers on this unit in the last couple of videos I've done, but let's go over them again real quick. Gross vehicle weight rating 7,545 pounds, cargo capacity of 2,024 pounds, dry weight of 5,483 pounds, 26 feet 6 inches long. It has twin 3,500 pound axles, so 7,000 pounds of total capacity. Really good. And it has 15-inch Goodyear D-rated tires. So everything looks really good from a numbers perspective. And again, this is going to be, the way we load it at least, it's going to be within the specs of the half-ton Denali we have. We're never going to make this thing more than 6,500 pounds loaded or gross vehicle weight. And we're never going to have so much tongue weight plus the weight in the truck that we're going to exceed the truck's 1,489 pound cargo capacity. Okay, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, we've already again shown you the inside. So go back and check out that video. It was a full comprehensive deep dive into the interior of this unit. Let's talk about the exterior, and let's first talk about some things you may not see just standing out here. First of all, PVC roof membrane. So it has a premium roof membrane, really nice. This has twin AC units on it. Even though the 240 BHLE, this specific floor plan does not come with 2 AC units. You can't even option it with 2 AC units. That was the only request we had of a collaboration unit, was that they throw a second unit on there just so we can see if we can freeze this thing out when it gets super, super, super hot outside. So again, don't expect this floor plan, don't expect to need 2 ACs on a floor plan this size. That's probably the better way of putting it. They just did it on here. It's going to kind of be an interesting, maybe a funny video kind of showcasing how cold we can get this thing with 2 ACs in a very small floor plan. So definitely subscribe so you can be here when that video goes live, because it's going to be, you know, months from now when it gets that hot again, but we'll definitely want to test that out. Anyways, we'll start right here. First of all, nice slam latches on the doors. These are really, really nice. I love these slam latches. On-demand water heater. This is one side of your pass-through storage. Over here is your freshwater connection. This, again, has the Girard on-demand tankless water heater system. All LED lighting everywhere, so everything around this thing is LED lighting. This comes with a tire pressure monitoring system already. That's standard, so you're not paying for that. That's not because of a collaboration. That just comes standard. You have your power disconnect right here, which basically shuts off any type of draw off your battery. So right now, we have 400 watts of solar on the roof. It comes standard with 2, but you can get 400, I think, in 2024. It's kind of a limited time offering, and you, a consumer, can also get that as well. But that's charging the battery through a 30-watt charge controller. And when you shut this off, it prevents any type of parasitic draw from pulling off of the battery. But right now, the refrigerator, all the lighting, everything but the AC is running inside of the unit just off of solar, except again for the AC and if you want to use that central vac on the floor. You have a spot for 2 20-pound propane cans here as well. You have your Ram front 3,500-pound electric front tongue jack with light. You have a spot to put your chains. And then you have a spot to put your plug. Again, all of this is standard. This is nothing that you get on a collaboration unit. It just comes with you. In here is your pass-through storage. Got one light right here. You can see all the aluminum framework up here as well. Huge pass-through storage. Again, with the slam latch, which honestly, on this size of travel trailer, you don't see a lot of slam latches. So that's really nice that they actually give you a slam latch here. It has scissor-style jacks on the front and back corners. So you have 4 scissor jacks. If you get the Grand Surveyor, you get electric stabilization. So it's electric jacks instead. You got a 21-foot awning running almost the entire length of this unit. Asdel sidewall construction. Does not have frameless windows. Doesn't really need frameless windows if you think about it. These are weep holes, so you definitely don't want to blow water into these or you'll get water into your RV. Has a really nice, highly reflective glass door. And you can see that it's tinted, so you can see through it right there barely when the sun's behind it. You have your Lippert solid steps. Basically, you have a really deep top step, nice LED lighting, and a really wide step right here. Plus you have these little clips you can pull out to raise or lower the jack legs on here, which are really nice. If you want to see some of the differences between the Legend, which is what this is essentially the more affordable unit, versus the Grand, you can see that right here. All right, a lot of really great things. Fully walkable roof, 16-inch on center truss, plywood decking, residential insulation, 15-year PVC membrane on the roof, no treatment required on the roof as well. 2-inch aluminum frame door, block insulation, underbelly is sealed, insulated, and it's also heated. Very, very nice. Again, Asdel. Coming around this way, you have your Go Power on board. Again, 400 watts on the roof. You can get this with 200 watts, or they can option it with 400 watts. Asdel Construction. Has the on-the-go ladder. So we actually have the ladder that works with this. We went ahead and got this. I got it through my partners at eTrailer, and I'm going to show you how it works in a future video. So you'll see how that ladder actually works with this new on-the-go ladder system, and I'll show you what it looks like in the back when we get there. You have your Goodyear Endurance tires. 205/75 R15s. Does not have an upgraded suspension equalizer, and it does not have heavy-duty shackle straps or greasable wet bolts. Arguably, on a unit this size, you don't need that for strength. But, you know, whenever it comes time to upgrade this unit, we'll probably go ahead and throw some stuff on there just to upgrade that suspension a little bit. You have power out here. You have cable connection out here, and this is the outside of your furnace. This is going to be your vent hood. You always want to be sure that this is popped open if you're going to be using it. Otherwise, all you're doing is recirculating the air inside of your coach, and this is how you get it to the outside. And then it just kind of pops into place when you're done using it. You have your outside speakers right here. You have a little privacy light right here. Okay, so this is really cool. I love outside kitchens, and they've really executed on this one well. Let me show you how this works. So first of all, we have our EverChill compact refrigerator, which is currently on. We have our pull-out griddle, which I already assembled this. It actually came boxed up in the front compartment, but right before I started filming, I went ahead and assembled it and attached it. You have little rubber pegs that go in here, and then you have one that secures it right here so it doesn't come out whenever you're driving. Now, this in itself is kind of the typical outside kitchen you see in most RVs, but look what they've done here. So you have a slide-out prep station on this side, and then check out this side. You have this opening where you can put a sink basin in, and you can hook your water hose to the side right here, so you actually have an outside sink. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. Your propane connection for your griddle is right here, and it simply connects from the bottom to your griddle. But that is really cool. But another thing that they've done, which is really nice, so I'm gonna pack that up, put this in, put this back in. You see this peg right here? Once I start to slide this in and push on that, it clears it, but they put a strut in here. So this actually comes out on its own, and then it applies pressure so it's not just rattling around in here when you're not using it. Check that out. Super, super cool. It's a Suburban Elite Series griddle, which is included. Very, very nice. Oh, and this has a little clip right here to release that. I really like this outside kitchen. Very, very nice. Coming around back, you have your 4-inch tubular bumper, so you can throw your sewer hose in there. All LED lighting. That is that on-the-go ladder system I was telling you about, and we do have the ladder for it, so I will definitely demonstrate that in another video. LED up top, wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. Down here, you have a 2-inch receiver, so you can actually put an accessory rack back here, which I have. So it's actually sitting right over there. And we're going to put the accessory rack in here, so we'll also demonstrate how that works as well. I love this back hatch. I mean, just check this out. This is super cool. This is great for loading up your RV so you get on the road quicker, as opposed to climbing inside, finding a place for everything. We currently have the bunk up, which if you saw the interior review video, you saw how this works. This goes down and you have a bunk here and you have a bunk above. But with it up like this, we have access to this entire storage area, and they've given you a lot of room in here to be able to put whatever you need. Here's the hose and everything you need for your central vac right there, 50 amp cable, and then all the other stuff like the TPMS tire pressure monitoring system, the hoses, the sprayer, all that stuff came in this box, which was in this area. And slam latch on here as well. Very, very nice. Again, your 2-inch receiver coming around. You have your spare tire hanging off of the back. And is this a Goodyear tire as well? So they put a Castle Rock ST tire for your spare. Basically because it's just to get you where you need to go so you can replace or repair your Goodyear Endurance tire. You have end caps on here as well. 50 amp connection. Only reason there's 50 amp on this specific unit is because we have the two ACs. No other 240 BHLE will have a 50 amp connection. It'll be 30 because they all come with a single AC up top. City water connection, black tank flush, and cable satellite connection as well. This is where it would come into the RV from the park. You have your sewer connections down here. And then you have your gray and black tank handles, plus your scissor jacks here as well. The frame on this unit is a 6-inch I-beam frame. You can see how everything is covered up down beneath. Looks like we have some plastic that got caught on this in transit. Very, very nice. Everything is super, super clean down here. And this thing just transited like 800 miles. So, yeah, it's very clean considering. Love the fact that it's rack and pinion slide out right here as well. Only one slide. It has standard windows, non-frameless, but this window does not open. These windows slide open. So the only window that does not open in this unit is this one. All the rest of the windows slide up or over. And we're coming back around. I don't think I missed anything. I mean, it is pretty dang remarkable what they're packing into these units. I'm a big fan of the Surveyor lineup because it's a brand that a lot of people look at. It's a brand that a lot of people shop for. Very common, very affordable, because these are designed for the families. These are designed for typical families going out wanting to buy an RV, something that they can get into and start enjoying without spending a fortune. And the Surveyor Legend is the more value oriented. It's a little bit lower cost than the Grand Surveyor, but they're both remarkable units. And I think if you've watched this video plus the last video I did on the interior, you'll definitely see why these are absolutely very, very competitive in the market. Even though there's a lot of RVs in this size, but you can see they've done a lot with this floor plan that's really great, especially the height of the ceilings, plus some of the amenities they put inside of it and how they've organized the interior. They've just done a fantastic job. And you should definitely take a look at one of these if you're in the market for this size and style of trailer. And they go all the way up to like 36 feet long. So you can get a much bigger Surveyor or even a much smaller Surveyor, and they're designed for all different types of tow vehicles. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of content on this coming. We're going to be testing weight distribution hitches. We're going to be testing upgrades to suspension. We're going to be adding accessories. We're going to be taking it out camping and just using it and showing you guys what it's about and what we think of this floor plan, especially considering this one has a Murphy bed inside of it. So there's a lot to go over with these units, and it's good that we purchased this one because it's going to give us the ability to have this for as long as we need to have it to get all the content we need out of it and show you guys what it's really about. Anyways, guys, again, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.